Starting in a few seconds.
Okay, so you guys are gonna follow along with the hit, right? Here we go.
Yeah.
You ready?
I love Serenity in the front.
Baby, come give me something. Oh. Baby, come give me something. Oh. Cause I can't stop loving. Yes.
All right, keep it going. Keep it going. Here we go. Again.
Baby, come give me something. Oh. Baby, come give me something. Oh. Cause I can't stop loving. Yes.
That was awesome.
All right.
That was
you
cool,
want to
everybody.
do the other one?
Yeah.
One more to show her.
There.
Okay. I think it's this one.
Ron?
I think it's this one. So guys,
Yeah, that one.
here we go.
Love.
Here we go.
Oh, Sven is so cute.
I know.
Oh, I gotta start that over.
Okay, we'll start it over.
Other people have joined. Hi, everybody. We're starting with dance right now.
Come on, Alex.
We're starting with our very
That
Ron is here.
We're
Everybody,
getting our groove on, guys.
Yes, we are, because it doesn't matter where you are. You can be in your living room, your kitchen,
Oh my gosh.
your bedroom. So you guys learn this?
Wherever.
Outside.
I don't think Josh was here when we did them.
Yeah, I don't think I was here, but I'll try to follow along.
It's the first
Try
time.
to follow along with this one, Josh, okay? Here we
I'll do
go.
my best.
Oh,
You got it, Josh. You got
Tina
it.
is very good at this one too. This is
Okay,
Tina's.
I'll follow you.
I love that one.
Oh,
That
Debbie,
was
Debbie
awesome.
missed it. She's requesting that one again.
You guys
Okay.
Shelby,
All right.
following with us. You get to join us.
Do it.
Come on,
Come
Shelby.
on, Debbie.
stand up. Participate.
I don't
Shelby.
think Josh was here when we did that. He wasn't.
Well, we
Yeah,
learned this one real
Tina's
quick.
great at breaking this one down.
Yeah, Tina is really good. Follow Tina.
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch
Yeah, Tina.
3,
You got it, Tina.
1. Go, Tina.
Hi, Wyatt.
Oh my
What?
girls.
Oh my
Lisa,
God.
it's Wyatt.
Tina, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
Jot this one down. So
Hi,
these
Wyatt.
are TikTok videos
Wyatt.
that my daughters do, Shelby, and they've been trying to break them down for the group a little bit. So it's been pretty fun. We've been doing this on Fridays, pretty much.
I got some great images of all of you dancing, so be prepared.
All right.
Oh,
Hi, Wyatt. It's so good to see you. Everybody, Wyatt's here.
Hey, Wyatt.
Hey, what up, man?
Wyatt.
Oh.
Oh, Wyatt, it's
Hey, Wyatt.
Teresa. Where's Wyatt? He's the one that says Ron.
Hey, Wyatt. Up, buddy.
Ooh,
We miss you.
Where's you, Wyatt?
There you are.
I can't see him.
He's lounging.
Oh, never mind. I see him.
Yeah, he's kicking back.
Wyatt, you were chilling.
He is chilling like a villain.
Hey,
His 8-year-old nephew showed us how to get on Zoom.
Good job. Yes.
That's awesome.
Hello, she.
How are you? Why are we
Yeah.
missing so much?
Yes. And
How are you?
See how you are? Tina's talking to you.
I miss you.
We all
We miss you, Wyatt.
So mine.
Adam.
Adam, come say hi to your friends.
Let's see who else is
Adam, it's Wyatt.
Adam, Wyatt.
Can you say hi to Wyatt?
Why not?
Adam, sit down.
It's Adam.
Say hi, Wyatt.
Adam, your buddy's here. Your friend Wyatt.
There's Adam.
Say hi,
Wait,
Hi,
is
Adam.
Wyatt back?
Wyatt's right here. Wyatt, can you say something? I don't know if I can pin it. Let me try.
Wyatt, say hi, Adam.
Wait. Can you put him on the big screen?
Are you able to pin his video? That will make it big.
No.
I have it pinned.
Say
Okay.
hi,
There he is, Adam. There's Wyatt. Do you see Wyatt? Let me try to mute some other people and see if that helps. Can you see him, Adam?
Not yet.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well, Wyatt is pinned, so he's there.
Yeah, I have him pinned.
Sit up.
You look comfy, Wyatt.
He does look comfy.
Say hi, Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
Oh, that was good, Adam. Adam, yeah, that's Adam. Adam, say something to your buddy. Say, I miss you.
I miss you, Wyatt.
Oh,
Oh, there's Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Oh, that was so great.
That was awesome.
So great.
Great.
Our afternoon Cinco de Mayo celebration. Jim, you missed all the dancing.
I know.
We were like the man.
No.
I know you just missed the dancing.
No.
Oh, he's bummed about it. Aw.
Was it Weird Al Yankovic?
No, it
It was just Weird Us.
Oh, I want to do TikTok. All my
That's what
bones
we were
get cracked.
doing. That's what we're doing, Jim.
No.
Should we show Jim the last one that we did that Tina knows really well?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. Why not? Let's get up and let's
Come
get
on,
moving.
Jim.
One more time.
All right.
Jim loves TikTok now. Jim,
Okay.
do you like TikTok?
Wait a minute.
Let's get our bones cracking, guys.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Guys, can you wait a second?
Be ready, Jim. Here we go.
I'm. Okay, I'll watch Tina. Got it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Tina's really good.
Excellent job, Tina.
Jim, do
Great
you
job,
like
everybody.
Everyone is
Everybody, that's so
Oh.
fun.
You guys are all rock stars.
Got some moves, man.
A rock star.
a rock.
Wait,
That was one of the
at the same
videos.
time. Who wins?
I'm gonna talk to my daughter about helping us out on Friday for another one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know you guys like it a lot. So I think we're gonna move on to our cottage kitchen.
Now,
Oh, go ahead.
Jen, could I interrupt for a second? Has everyone met Shelby yet?
We just did.
Some of us did, but some people joined late. So really quick, everybody, if you can see SS, that's Shelby because I changed her 2 initials.
So Shelby, let's we can start with Shelby because we just visited a little bit and did some dancing. Let's do Shelby first. We wanted to make sure that everybody was on.
Yeah. Can I do a little quick intro to Shelby before she talks? No?
You said no.
No.
Well, Shelby, you go ahead then. I've been voted down.
I was afraid of what you might say.
Jim, I did not say no to you.
No. So, 2 minutes. I have been blessed to be friends
Everyone-
for over 25 years. And we first met, so that's older than some of you. You know, that's pretty amazing. And the first time we met is he was actually my parish priest. Think about it. And that Sunday morning, I had read an article in the paper about a Dr. James Billington, and I thought, pretty coincidental name, huh? So walking down the aisle after Jim's sermon and after the service, I looked at him, and of course you have to look straight up because I'm not as tall as he is, and said, you know, I read about this guy, James Billington, today. He's an expert on Russia. Who's that? And what did Jim say? He said, he's my old man. His daddy. Yes, his beautiful father. And I'm so honored. My husband and I got to spend quite an amount of time with him, which is such a gift. So Jim's church was across the street from my hospital. So you could get everything accomplished in one block. You could get your prayers done, get your health care, go back and get some more prayers. It's very handy. Very handy. So my responsibility was to build what was an old hospital and turn it into a new hospital that was focused on rehabilitation, taking care of folks who had, you know, like a new knee perhaps, or some back surgery, or maybe a stroke. We had a pool, a really cool inside pool. We had lots of therapists. We had a good cafe, and I remember Father Jim bringing a new priest that he was kind of walking around and considering hiring. And so where did he take her to lunch the first day? My coffee shop, which
Big
was
spender.
so elegant. But anyway, so we've been pals for a while. A little tiny background, I was raised in Peru. I speak Spanish. I have degrees in economics and foreign language, plural. Spent a year in Japan in my college years. Worked for Ford Motor Company and was one of the first women to do so. So that was kind of fun. One time when I was in Phoenix, I called on the head of the Ford division, and I was in the Lincoln division. And I introduced myself to the secretary. I had an appointment, and she writes my name down, and she tells this male person that the Lincoln Mercury person is here, and the name is Shelby. And he said, send him in. So I walked in and went, hello, I'm not a him. Big surprise, poor guy. After that, my career's really been in healthcare and in doing a lot of marketing and a lot of architecture and design. And there's your bottle. And I've developed a passion for nonprofits, and I had my own where I worked with orphanages in Tijuana, where there are so many little people that just don't have anything. They don't have health care. It's not a pretty picture. So it was a real joy to work with those young people. And we went down on Saturdays and did classes for them, did health screenings, taught them how to brush their teeth, played games. we planted a garden. And the thought was that since they didn't have fresh produce, why not grow your own, right? You all have a garden, right? With lavender, beautiful, beautiful herbs, yeah. Well, we did a garden, and one of the nuns, after my husband and his friends were building these boxes to put the dirt in to plant the plants, and one of the nuns, kind of like out of Sound of Music, pretty rotund, larger, she digs into her pocket in her habit, pulls out this little bag like it's golden, and she gives it to me and says, "Can you plant these?" And I'm like, "Sure, what the heck? I don't know what they are, but we'll plant them." She said that they were her secret chiles, and that they needed to be separate from everybody else because only she could have those chiles. And as it turned out, it was one of the few things that grew. So,
Awesome.
yeah, so it was fun, and it's fun. I think we're working with all of you kind of at a distance, but really close by, brings such joy is the diversity in our students and in our teachers and in your leader. I think celebrating our differences is so important, so important, because, you know, we're all human beings and we're all equal, and that's so important. And as your logo says, unfurling the gifts of autism, look at you. Every single person is a gift. It's just amazing, and it's such an honor. I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you allow me to participate with all of you.
I just want to add one more thing since I was shut down at the beginning. Thank you, guys. Shelby serves on our board of directors. Do y'all know what a board of directors is? Well, a board of directors is a group of people who, they're actually my boss, okay? And there it's a group of 6 people, and they oversee all of the finances and the making sure that we're doing things according to the rules. And so it's a big task. It takes a lot of work, and that's one thing. The other thing is Shelby has been so involved in, you've seen the photographs she's taken. She's a wonderful artist with the photographs you all make. And the third thing is, you know, people like Shelby and, well, like all of our, you know, our great teachers, our awesome teachers, but Shelby is a really cool role model. You think of, you know, someone who came from pretty difficult background, worked real hard, married a real hardworking guy, and built a great hospital. And, you know, so it's pretty cool to see someone who has done that and has, it shows, you know, that we can all do something way beyond what we imagined. So thank you, Shelby, for all your work, and thank you for coming to visit with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's an honor.
And please stick around.
Sure, I love it.
And everyone,
Thanks
give
for
a shout
joining.
out. Give a shout out for Shelby, all right?
Shout out.
Much, Shelby.
Shelby.
Shelby, I'm Lauren, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Lauren.
Lauren.
Stuart.
Oh, lady.
Stuart, can you show your face?
I'm right here.
There it goes. A little bit dark. That's okay.
Hopefully y'all now.
Shelby does all of our Facebook promoting and writes and does these beautiful collages about you guys. It's so great. Tina, can you say your name? That's one name. Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Alex.
I'm
Alex, they're looking at you.
Oh, Alex.
Alex, can you say
What?
You said what?
What? I'm Jordan. I'm Michelle.
What are you rubbing on, Alex?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
What?
Chickens.
We're not very close to chicken butt.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Very close.
That's
Well, I'm
not-
doing tacos tonight anyway.
Oh,
I think
All we would have to do is just call it pollo
my
fillet.
stepfather might make
Yeah.
tacos
I'll
for
just call
us.
that.
Don't look close to chicken fly.
So what during a lunch or after Zoom, I drew the rest of my taco riding a skateboard.
Oh, you finished it? What did you add?
Well, I added lettuce and cheese and meat and also the sour cream on top.
Oh, Jordan colored hers. Wow.
That's nice, Jordan.
Salad.
Wow, beautiful.
Debbie.
I missed it.
Wyatt, what is it?
All right. Oh my God, then. What is it, Wyatt? They're talking to you.
Hi, Wyatt. Look at our tacos, Wyatt. We have tacos.
Yeah, they made such good tacos.
Our smiling happy face taco.
Oh, that's
I missed it.
I miss that smile.
okay, so I think we will start with our cottage kitchen, and let's do a scavenger hunt while Debbie. So nobody else is gonna follow along with brownie. Correct? Anybody else gonna be brownie meat? Let me know. Speak up now if you're gonna do that for the enchilada pie.
No, enchilada casserole.
Is anyone cooking meat? Michelle, are you doing that?
Yeah, ground beef, enchilada casserole.
Okay,
are
so
you gonna
you.
brown the beef right now?
Okay.
No, Dad's got the ground beef going, and
Oh, your dad's starting it? Okay.
we have the beans out.
So, okay, so the plan is your dad's got that going, and so nobody else is doing ground beef, right? Nobody else needs coaching with that? Okay. It doesn't, I don't see anybody, I don't see anyone raising your hand. So Debbie's gonna start her cottage kitchen. She's got everything prepared. She's gonna start browning her meat right now. And you guys are gonna go on a scavenger hunt because not everybody has all of the items. We want you to find items that you would put on for nachos. I think Teresa, you've got a slide. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
And these are some ideas, but you guys can put whatever you want. Whatever, even if it's peanut butter, Jim.
Yeah, they're added to that list. So we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt while Michelle's dad and Debbie are browning. You guys are gonna look for anything that you could put on your tacos. Or nachos, sorry. Tacos, like the same. We're making enchilada pie, so find.
Pie or enchilada casserole.
So we want you to find these things.
Yeah, I had
Right.
Canned beans, cheese,
Write
jalapenos,
it down.
corn, chips or
Write it
tortillas,
on a piece of paper.
chiles, olives, tomatoes, canned or fresh, onion, garlic, meat, and avocado.
I would write it down.
I would write it down or
Oh,
take a picture of it with your phone.
Yeah.
And then let me know when everyone's ready to start. We're competing.
Let's see who gets it the fastest.
Well,
Let's see who gets it the most.
we're also going to take into consideration the most ingredients, right?
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
oh yeah, the person with the most ingredients, and they should make a little bit of sense.
Yeah, it's anything that you would put on your nachos. And Jim's gonna put peanut butter on his. So.
Ew.
We just don't talk about it. Yeah, we just let it happen. All right. Lauren, are you ready? Hopefully Jim's not cheating right now.
Jim cheating.
I didn't say we started yet.
Jim just cheated.
Jim just cheated.
I don't see him.
Well, we gotta start soon because Debbie
know.
Butter's Kitchen's beef
You
is
just go.
starting up.
Lauren, we're starting in 30
Ready?
seconds.
Oh,
There she is.
wow.
Okay. There she
Should I
is.
write all that stuff down?
Just write down like 2 things.
Oh, that's
If,
bad. Oh, he's-
if you find more, whoever gets the most stuff is the
Take
winner.
a picture on your phone.
Ooh, a picture would be
Take a
fast.
picture on your phone of the
I did.
ingredients and then go find it. Then you don't have to write it down.
That's true.
Actually, writing it down would be more easier for me.
Okay.
It would be easier. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fine. But whatever works. I'm glad you know what works for you. Maybe because you're using the phone for the Zoom. I don't know if you can screenshot.
I'm not using the phone. I'm using the iPad.
Oh, can you take the iPad into the kitchen?
Yeah, I can take it into the kitchen.
Okay, do that and leave.
Okay, mine's off.
Bye.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna give Dan a call, but I'll try to come back before the meeting's over. Okay.
Okay.
Say hi to
It's
Dan.
totally cool,
If
Josh.
he wants to join the scavenger hunt, you could tell him he's got like a minute to find.
I need a minute.
Tell Dan about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting my timer out. Everybody
Are you
looks
gonna
ready.
come back, John?
I'm not sure, Tina, but I'll try to. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I
Okay.
don't want to cheat.
Okay.
Have a great good day, Mario.
You're ready?
Come on.
Is everyone else ready? Lauren,
Yeah.
Yes.
you're ready?
I'm ready.
Lauren, if you have an iPad, can't you just bring it with you?
That's what I'm
I
doing.
have it with me right now. I brought it
Me
in the
too.
kitchen.
Oh, instead of taking notes, I just realized that. I was like, wait, I have a desktop, so I can't do that. But all right.
Might be a little heavy to carry the desktop, the tower, and the monitor.
Workout.
Yeah. All right, guys. So you have a minute to find as many nacho toppings as you can. Whoever wins gets to pick their little sticker pack. So I'm starting the timer. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Ooh, the
Alrighty,
timer's
guys.
on. Come on, guys. Ooh, I like how I can see Lauren.
Get your stuff, guys. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
Oh,
He's
man.
gonna walk it.
I think Michelle's already going to win because she has everything out.
No.
Michelle, just gather it near the camera, and then when the timer goes off, whoever has the most toppings is the winner.
How about this?
I can't see.
Take the cheese print.
Show me after. Gather
Hold
your
on.
size, Michelle. I can see the top of your, or no, the bottom.
Scavenger hunt. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is
beans.
this scavenger?
You have 25 seconds.
And the beans.
Oh, 20 seconds left.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Woo. Where are you walking to? I feel like Jordan's walking. Oh, there she is.
I'm walking.
You only have 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds.
10
6,
seconds.
5, 4,
No.
We got
3,
that chili.
2, 1.
There.
All right, guys, your time is up. Let's
Time's
see how
up.
many toppings everyone got. All right, let's start with Michelle because she is definitely looking
Yeah,
like
I know.
prepared. Let's see what Michelle has going on. What you got there, Michelle? Tell us 2 with your words.
Corn tortillas.
Yeah, some corn tortillas for your enchiladas. Okay. I'll count it.
Enchiladas.
Help me. Okay.
Beans.
Beans.
Beans, good.
Hold it up a little longer. Can't see it.
Yeah, I can't. And say it too. Okay, there we go. So cheese.
And then the meat. I don't know how you can't see it.
You might have to turn your camera. I think when you were showing me the meat, I was seeing upward.
We can believe you, but
Yeah, I believe you if you say you have it.
Yeah, I could just make it.
Very nice. All right.
Oh, hold on, never mind. Here.
Oh, nice job, Michelle.
There we go. Now we see it.
And you guys used a cast iron skillet. That's very cool.
Fancy.
That's all right. Let's see who else found all their things. Lauren, did you find your toppings?
Yes.
What did you find?
Looking for this.
Ooh, let's see.
Ooh. Can you name what you found?
Canned beans, cheese, jalapenos,
Okay.
chips, tomato, and garlic and onion.
Wow.
Nice.
Boy, that
Wow.
Great
Lauren,
job, Lauren.
Lauren, you have garlic and onion too, Michelle?
Garlic? I don't know if we have garlic. But I'm making my mom's enchilada casserole.
That's okay. We're naming the things that we have, and whoever has the most is the winner. So we still don't know. Someone might have beaten Lauren. I don't know. Anyone else want to take a chance?
Beans, cheese,
What did you find, Jordan? You didn't find anything?
No,
Your
somewhere.
pantry looked like it had a bunch of
tomatoes, beans, garlic, meat.
You didn't have any beans? Can your mom have beans, or is that not your favorite?
No.
Oh, that's hard when you have that kind of stuff. Okay. Sorry about that, Jordan. What about you, Alex? Has it? You just.
I got a bunch of that. No, it didn't. It's right here.
Your background is like.
Oh yeah.
I
Can you
know.
take the background off just for a second?
Yeah.
Garlic. We'll have.
My audio.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep,
Much
way
better.
better.
All right, show me what you got.
Wait, the garlic's
All that.
the garlic's in the meat.
Wow. Tell us what it is.
Can you turn
You
it
got
down, the
cheese.
video down a little bit?
Yeah.
Turn
Put the
it,
camera
turn
a
it
little
down?
bit down. No, put
No.
the camera down a little bit.
Tilt the camera down a little bit. There we go.
Nice.
Garlic's in the meat.
Yummy.
Teresa.
Yummy.
Okay, Michelle. Cheese.
Yep. Beans.
Okay.
You got black olives, sliced. Sorry.
Ooh.
And you got the diced tomatoes
Bushes.
and tortilla chips.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'll add garlic.
Nice job, Alex. Yeah.
Island.
I can go.
Okay. Anyone else find anything? Tina, did you find anything? Or did you watch?
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. Do you have any stuff to make nachos at your house? Do you ever do that?
Sometimes.
Time to do. It's pretty fun, and it's a good snack or a meal depending on what you put on top. And making enchiladas is fun too. Okay, let me count up these ingredients. So Michelle had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Lauren had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items for Lauren.
Oh my god.
I think Lauren wins.
And
Yes,
5 items for Alex. So Lauren is the winner. Good job,
Good job, Lauren.
Lauren. Excellent job. So we can talk later about what kind of stickers you want.
Okay, that
Like
sounds
stickers?
fun.
Maybe mermaids or trolls. We'll have to find you something cool.
That'll be
Definitely.
great.
I thought you said the others. Is Dylan on?
He's not.
No.
He's not.
Sure, because I think Dylan's the only one that loves jalapenos. Does anybody else like jalapenos?
I do.
No.
I do.
I sorta
love
do.
jalapenos.
Yeah.
I'm-
When
No.
Steve added them, I didn't know if anybody else except for Dylan got so excited. So we had jalapenos in honor of Dylan. And I'm glad to know, Lauren, that you do like them. And of course, Coach and Teresa, that's awesome. But I like to demonstrate and remind and do reminders of how to cut jalapenos because boy, they can really they can burn your yeah, they can burn lots of things. So
They could burn
but,
out this
I think we'll go through that another time since Dylan's
Yeah.
not here. So I was just kind of doing that on the side. So I'm really proud of you guys, everybody participating and showing up. What was the turnout, Lauren?
Oh, it's a pretty good turnout. Let me count. I took a lot of attendance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know.
I have 9 students, but someone might have dropped out in the last couple minutes.
Oh. Yeah, because I thought Izzy was, and she was going to do some nachos on the side too.
That's what I thought, but she hasn't, maybe she's gonna pop in late.
Is she okay?
Yeah, it's a holiday. It's Cinco de Mayo. There's a lot of things happening right now. So, okay, so meanwhile, I'm really proud of you guys for participating, and it's amazing what you can find, right? So fast, your ingredients. But here we have Debbie has browned her meat.
Ah, come on.
Okay.
So here's the hamburger and diced onions. You cook them together and you don't walk away. You just keep on stirring them and making them small pieces.
See how she's chopping it up so it's not real clumpy.
Yep, you don't want it to be a giant hamburger in there at all.
No, you want little pieces of ground beef. Or now you could use chicken, and you cook the chicken and then you shred the chicken with your hands once it cools down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really good if you prefer chicken.
So Michelle, is your ground beef completely done?
Yes.
Okay, can you show us a picture of the ground beef that's done? Do you know how to do that? Can you angle your camera? We want to see how yours it looks. It's all kind of chopped up?
Yep.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And it looks like did you put onions in yours, Michelle?
Yes.
Awesome. Did you put anything else in it when you were doing it?
Garlic and pepper.
Garlic and pepper. Good.
Awesome. Yay.
Good. Yeah, you can put anything you want. In fact, I'm just wondering.
So, yeah, and we've coached you. There's a lot of different ways and variations to do this. So that looks awesome.
I'm going to put a little New Mexico chilies. That's all ground up. Nice and brown. And
so these are various things that you guys can find in your cabinets. Sometimes you don't even know that you have it, but this is a type of chili. You only want to use a little bit. You can see, Debbie, just a little bit.
I put it in my hand first so I can make a determination if that's how much I want it.
Yeah, you just don't want to pour straight from the bag, guys. You just want to do a little pinch here, a little pinch there. Right in your hand.
And then you could go like this, and if you didn't want it, you put it in the sink or the garbage.
Exactly.
So now, there's all kinds of things that you can make now that you have your meat and onion and seasoning all ready. I mean, you can make anything that your tummy wants. Tacos. Get your taco shells. Enchiladas. Nachos. So today we're gonna burritos.
Yeah, so once you have ground beef or chicken, or you don't have to have it. So Michelle, do you have your tortillas?
Yep, they're in here.
Okay, can you show us?
Oh, that's great.
So Michelle already started to layer the pan with the sauce. Okay, so Debbie has her pan right here, and she put some nonstick spray in it, and then she has her tortillas.
Now, if we were going to make the real tortillas, I would put this in hot oil on the stove, and then I would dip it into the sauce, then put it in. But because we're going to do it the shortcut, easy way.
This is the shortcut, easy way. So Debbie has worked with some of you guys, and she's done the long version.
Yes.
And that at the Presbyterian. But look at, she's just tearing it in halves and kind of filling the bottom of the pan.
Okay, now I'm going to put the sauce. And this time I'm using enchilada sauce, but if you only have red chili sauce, this is really good for a change of pace.
So that's a good substitute. You don't always have the exact same ingredients.
But I'm using the enchilada sauce, and I just put it in the bowl so you can see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this down so Debbie can pour the sauce in. Do you need the lid on the bottom? Okay. And Michelle's already passed that step.
Okay, so now I've got a soup ladle and I'm just ladling the sauce.
So you guys can see Debbie. And we are following the enchilada pie recipe.
You can say casserole if you want, but because we all like pie, I just figured pie would be a good word to use. One of the recipes said that, so I thought we'll go with that.
Debbie likes pie. You guys know that. Anytime she has an opportunity to make a type of pie, she's all over it. So this is Debbie's pie today.
Okay, so next I'm going to put the meat, the ground beef, and sprinkle.
I'm gonna move this so you guys can see, because Michelle, we want you to follow along. I think you might be on this same step. So here we are. I'm angling it so you guys can really see that this is the layering technique.
It's almost like a lasagna, but
Yeah.
we're doing shortcut and we're making the enchilada instead. So the different flavors, but the same idea as lasagna. Okay, next, if you want to make it really nutritious, I have black beans. Black beans are really good for you. You don't need much, just a little sprinkle and whatever your family likes.
You can add them to the enchilada pie, or you can serve them on the side. Or
So
both.
this was on sale. I always buy things that are on sale. I have a Mexican style cheese. And the older I get, I'm taking shortcuts and it's already shredded. Lots of times I shred my own, but I like to get this shredded. I just sprinkle it on top. No right or wrong about it. Guess what? Here's mild green chilies. My husband, since he's gonna help me eat this, I got this for him. Gonna put the mild green chilies right on top.
So you can add them, or you don't have to add them.
No, you do not. And
Michelle, are you adding green chilies to yours?
No.
yeah,
Okay.
I haven't very often. Here's corn. He likes corn. I don't, not in a can. I only eat corn on the cob or popcorn. Just put it on his side. This is Barry's side.
Oh, now that's a really good way to do this. So Jordan,
Only Barry's side.
Jordan, if you were cooking something for your mom,
Yeah.
you couldn't have one of the ingredients, you could split it, right? Like the
Yeah.
way he's demonstrating.
Okay,
That's a
and
really
I-
good technique.
Yeah, and I love black olives, but Barry's not wild about them. He'll eat them, but he's not wild about them like I am. So guess what? This is my side. And then I know this is my side because it's got that black olives. And I'm making a pie, so anything goes.
Now, if you have to divide it because of allergies or something, you can put a piece of foil in between it in the middle. Jordan, that's a technique I've used before. And if you need help with that, we can coach you through that too.
Yes. My husband also loves onions, green onions. I'm putting them on there for on his side. Okay, so
Wow,
now-
they don't have the, look at Debbie's pie looks really different than her husband's.
Okay, so now, just like the lasagna, not the noodles, but more tortilla.
Okay, are you on your second layer, Michelle?
Yeah, almost.
Okay, did you put different toppings for different family members?
Michelle, what did you put on yours? Michelle, tell us, what did you put on yours?
Cheese on the top, and now I'm putting the tortillas on.
Okay, good.
And that's
what-
a real
yeah.
simple, but that's great. That's a simple,
That's a good
easy
way to do it, yeah.
Debbie's just got a lot of different variations here.
Well, you know what? Every time I make something like this, and it never comes out the same twice, it's whatever is in the refrigerator or in the cabinet.
Okay, we're on our second layer. Michelle's on her second layer.
And Alex H., you're not making it, are you? I thought you said this morning you might be doing that, or no?
Well, I was kind of like out I was out with my mom.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have time to do it.
To prep.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Nope.
I'm just gonna watch for now.
Yeah, no worries. We just
Well,
remember.
we're just gonna do. I know. I said I was gonna start cooking, but I forgot. I've been busy with something else.
That's okay.
It's okay, Alex.
Yeah, no stress, Alex. It's all good in the hood, my man.
Yeah.
Good in the hood.
Our plans change from day to day.
Okay, so I really wanted you guys, I'm trying to hold the camera so you guys can really see. And I hope this is a good angle because this is the second
layer of beef. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Alex, you're lucky that you get to cook with your mom so much.
Yeah. I'm her like prep chef, I think.
Oh, you are so lucky. And she's lucky.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I wish I had a prep chef.
Yeah.
My daughter would rather do cleanup duty than be a prep chef. Okay, so now
let's do little beans again.
Debbie, are you gonna put on the second layer the same ingredients that you did on the first?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I like them all. But I'm gonna also make nachos. After we're done with this, I wanna make a small nacho. But I thought I had never seen this before. But let's say you may having a party, or let's say your family just wants nachos. You can put a cookie sheet and put a bag of chips on the cookie sheet and then put everything on. But I'll talk about that when I make my tiny one.
Yeah, so, and it works even really well if they're crumbled up chips too, like the ones in the bag.
Bottom of your bag.
So Alex, if you want to join us for the nachos, you could. If you want like a little nacho snack.
Oh yeah, good job. I can do that.
Okay.
An easy way to kind of follow along.
But when we get back, you guys, to Hidden Wings together, I want to make the cookie sheet nachos for us. Would that sound good? And everybody can help? Tina, would you do that?
I would.
Yeah, Alex is already offering.
Tina, would you help?
Yeah, I can help you guys.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, okay.
I'll help too. I'll help too.
Oh, good, Lauren.
Joined in.
Awesome.
Okay, my.
I can help. I want to work out.
It's a workout for my arm trying to hold the computer at an angle.
Oh man, that's harsh.
You never know how you're gonna work out and have sore arm.
She's so strong, I can't believe it that her arm hurts.
I think I'm just holding it. Okay, well, you know, we work different muscles at different times of the day. Sometimes you never know.
That's right.
So, since most of you don't like jalapenos, when you guys were on your scavenger hunt, I'm gonna show you.
There are no jalapenos.
I'm making pico de gallo on the side. We made it before. So I chopped up a jalapeno, and I'm probably gonna chop it a little bit smaller, but Debbie fortunately had an extra pair of gloves, so it's really, really important. I feel like if you cut in chop up a jalapeno is to have these pair of gloves that you can dispose. Otherwise, sometimes it can burn your parts of your body. So if you have these and they're kind of all over, usually they're all over the place right now, but they're really handy, except we don't.
I have to tell you a story of what I just did the other day. So I cut up the hot pepper. I don't know what kind it was. And I didn't think it was very, it was for Barry, it's not for me. And I was cutting it up and I was, I thought, oh, this is not gonna hurt to throw these seeds away. Well, all of a sudden I picked up a piece of cucumber to eat it. And I put it in my mouth and guess what I touched? I touched my lips.
Oh no.
That's what I said. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's burning, it's burning. Guys, you know what I did? You know what I did? Do you know what I had to do? I was told that when you eat something hot and spicy, you drink milk.
No.
So what I did was I thought, ooh, sour cream. Sour cream. I went to my refrigerator.
Get the cat.
And I put it on my lips because it was so hot. It was burning and it kept on getting worse and worse and worse. I'm all, oh no, what am I gonna do? And that's what I did. I walked around with sour cream on my lips, but it worked. But it worked.
So if you choose not to wear gloves, you guys, you can run for
sour cream,
a pint of sour cream and put it on your lips and it may help.
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it.
Debbie, you're a great storyteller. I don't know. I've never seen this. She cracks me up.
I recorded that story. Isn't that amazing? We're going to have it forever, Debbie.
You'll watch it.
You'll watch it forever.
I was just glad I was home alone and nobody could see my sour cream lips.
Did Barry saw it?
No, I told him no.
I think it's funny she's sharing this story. So I'm really glad she went like on a scavenger hunt to find me these gloves so that I don't have to have sour cream lips today. Okay, you guys are really appreciative because that it does happen. I don't know. Some peppers just all of a sudden they ooze out the oil and it gets on your skin and then you touch anything and it's really sensitive. So be careful, but don't be afraid. So.
But did you guys know that milk products are the only thing that cools off hot, spicy foods? So.
Yeah, not sour cream.
And you can't really.
Sour cream is a dairy product. Comes from cows. It's a milk.
And that was really creative, Debbie, that you used sour cream because the milk wouldn't stay on your lips.
No.
Okay, so here we go.
So here's the ciabatta pie. It will never be again the same as I made it today, but it's edible. Guess what Darren's having for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
He'll be so happy.
Ciabatta pie.
Dinner.
Okay, I think it's cute that Debbie's side is all black.
You're black.
Yeah. You can tell.
So she's going to show you about her pico
de gallo. So, Alex, do you have ingredients to make pico de gallo?
So you need
you would need cilantro, which I picked off the leaves.
And she washed them in the sink.
Yep,
Washed them
I
off.
did. Debbie had a strainer, so I did. I washed off the leaves first. And there's really 5 ingredients for pico de gallo, and it's really common. Any Mexican restaurant that you go to, most often they serve it to you with chips. So there's 5 ingredients. You've got the cilantro, the onion. I've got tomatoes, the jalapenos I showed you, and I juiced the lime.
You put the seeds in there?
I do not use the seeds in the jalapeno because it's so spicy.
I'm not touching the seeds.
And Debbie is not touching the seeds.
That's okay.
She's so scared of the seeds. Look at Debbie. She's paranoid of the seeds.
I do not want those
So
seeds.
you don't have to put jalapenos in pico de gallo. You could just use tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and lime juice. And if you don't have lime juice, you can also use lemon juice. I don't recommend using, I really think you really need to use fresh, and you need salt.
Okay, I have salt.
That was one thing I forgot to bring. And chips, of course. It doesn't taste the same. So we have a couple different variations of chips to go along with it. Alex, did you want to join us? I mean, this is a topping you can use for nachos, or you could just get some ingredients.
Let me see if I can find the ingredients for
Tacos or nachos?
probably nachos. Nachos are easier. Let's see.
Debbie's got all these cutting boards. Debbie's demonstrating, she's helping with my pico de gallo. I know, that was one big onion.
That's one big onion, Debbie.
So remember when you're cutting an onion, you guys, you want to cut the end off. Definitely. And Debbie's staying away from the house. A lot. So you can mix up your pico de gallo. I don't follow a recipe, but I do know it's about equal amounts of onion as tomato. And you can make it any way you want it.
Do you want to start doing the tomato while I do your onion?
And some people chop up the cilantro, but I don't really prefer the stem, so I like to pick it off. It's a little bit more tedious, but you can also chop off.
I think another word that you can use is salsa. Unless you use
Well, salsa is more of it's usually pureed.
Oh,
so that's the difference. So the difference between pico de gallo is the chunky. So that's a really good thing actually to talk about, because I went to school at the University of Guadalajara, and I did learn that salsa is definitely different than pico de gallo. So pico de gallo is chunky. You would not put these tomatoes in the blender. And some Mexican restaurants you go to will serve you salsa, and that's usually always done in the blender.
Oh, okay.
So that is the
that's
difference.
Okay.
And pico de gallo is fresh, and a lot of times salsa you use canned tomatoes.
Oh.
Yep, right here. Okay, so Alex, are you going to be following along?
Sure.
What do you have?
Doing nachos.
What kind of
Okay, what are the ingredients that you came up with?
Probably just the basics. Like blended cheese and chili.
You got chili?
I got some it's already in the.
Oh, you already made it. Chili.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? I can't really see. Is that got meat in it, or is it just green chilies?
Just green chili. Sorry.
Green chilies. Okay, so.
Yeah.
And what else do you have? I just wasn't sure because sometimes you can.
And then I got the cheese part. Not that much cheese in here, anyways.
Okay, so you got chili, green chilies.
Yep.
And cheese and chips.
Chips. And a small plate.
And a small plate.
Not a big plate.
Okay.
Small plate.
Well, I love it that you were able to find a couple ingredients and that you can just make like a snack. I mean, this is a great time to have a snack. I'm usually hungry around 3. A lot of us are. It's kind of the ending program, and that's
Well, we're doing tacos tonight, anyways.
Oh, good. Okay.
So, Alex, are you going to do yours so you can do nachos in oven, a microwave, or a toaster oven?
Microwave.
Microwave.
Yeah, that's how I make my nachos, unless I make it on the cookie sheet, which I haven't yet.
Yes, microwave.
Yeah, a little bit faster.
Really well.
So you're gonna just put some chips on a plate.
Yep.
You don't use any refried beans to make the
For the refried beans, you have to like put it on the stove.
Oh, that's
You have to use.
can.
Because so Debbie doesn't worry about them being really warm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave.
So keep those. Some people, Alex, yes, they would warm up the beans first.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing it in the microwave, you could just open up the pan and it would almost melt everything.
Now, one time I made homemade refried beans, and they turned out real well. I was surprised. So. But they do take a little time.
Who's having Mexican food tonight for dinner?
Jordan.
Besides me.
Me.
I might.
Oh, Lauren is.
We know that
I'm
Alex
not
is.
sure.
Oh, Teresa is.
Awesome.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know, Tina?
You don't know?
No.
Well, Tina, maybe you could go in the kitchen and say, I'll help with dinner if.
Right.
If we make nachos or make tacos.
I'll turn my camera back on.
So who's not eating food? It seemed like everybody was. Not?
I know what Michelle's having for dinner. Michelle, did we lose her?
She's on mute.
Oh, we haven't heard from
And
her.
Alexandra is on.
Oh,
Alex here?
wow.
She's on?
Alex girl. Yes. Hello.
There's Alex here.
Hey, we're talking about our Cinco de Mayo activity. I love it that most everyone's celebrating with something.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday. So Tina, I'm sure you have something to help your mom.
Are you
I
at
know my grandma.
Tina?
What?
Are you at mom's house or dad's house?
Dad's house.
Okay,
That's
well,
Did Dad have anything to make, like for tacos, or does he have tomatoes? Does he have onions?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna have dinner at my mom's house.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's pretty good.
Well, you would definitely have a good idea if she needs help with dinner. You could do it, Tina. Mom, come on, let's go work together.
Yeah. So you can help your mom in the kitchen. Say you want to celebrate with her. So it takes a long time to chop and cut. So it's really helpful when somebody wants to help you. Perfect. Okay, so I might be one more. Okay. Okay, so I've got my cilantro. Show you guys. I'm going to add. I'm not going to add all of the jalapenos that I'm a little worried now. I like it spicy. If Dylan was here, I may add them all. But I'm going to add maybe like a third of it. So this is, I talked about jalapeno. This is 3 tomatoes. I'm going to add them to my bowl. Debbie's with kitchen. She's got this all set up, you guys.
Go.
Tomatoes get a little juicy, and Debbie was really helpful. Cut up. This was, I had a really large onion, and I think she cut up.
Now?
There's Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Add that in.
You guys see those onions that she put in?
Debbie helped and diced up while I was doing the tomatoes. Add these in. And there's so many variations of tomatoes too that you can use. Some are softer, some are harder. Right. I think it's good to have a combination actually.
I think so too, yeah.
Measurement here.
Wyatt, do you like nachos?
Honey years. Tweety.
I bet you would eat it. So, Alex.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Alex, do you have your,
Huh?
Do you have your plate?
Your
of
plate,
nachos
your
yet or
nachos.
not?
Yeah, it's already done.
They're already
It
done?
looks like that.
Show us.
It looks like that.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
Wait, I gotta see.
Oh,
Wow.
They look
There you go.
delicious.
That's such a good idea. I would never
me
do
hungry.
the chips and the cheese and the green
Chili
onions.
sauce.
And yeah,
Chili sauce.
I'm done.
yum.
Michelle's done.
Michelle's done. Show us, Michelle.
Go, Michelle, go.
Oh my goodness. That looks so yummy.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle, so you made, I'm glad you made 2 trays.
One small and one big.
You have a big family.
Wait, Michelle, one is what?
One's small and one's big.
Oh, okay. But you did the same ingredients for each
Yes.
of them, right?
Yes.
Well,
Have you
that's-
made this recipe before?
No, I watched my mom do it before.
Oh,
This is your dad's
I'm
first
so
time.
proud of you.
My dad watched my mom do it before. He knows how to make it.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Very
Yay,
good.
Michelle. Did you double the recipe, Michelle?
I don't know.
It looks like you did.
Huh?
I'm thinking that you probably doubled the recipe because you made two pans. That looks really, really good. Yay. And you didn't put any olives in it?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't care for all
You got to tell us how it is tomorrow after you eat it, Michelle.
Well, I'm gonna have my mom take a picture of it before and after and send it to Teresa.
Yo, that's a great idea.
And then
Great
my,
idea.
That's my taco picture.
That's what you did on the last project for your banana bread. That turned out yours ended up looking really good.
Oh, yes.
Ours didn't look as good, but Jim said that everybody loved it. His boys like ate wasn't a crumb left in the pan.
So look at her bowl, you guys. I see the cilantro in the bottom. You see the cilantro in the bottom. I see the tomatoes and the onions. This is a big bowl.
Oh my gosh! And my daughters will
cilantro.
my daughters will be bummed that I didn't use that I didn't make enough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now she's gonna put what? Lime juice. Hi, Dad. That looked delicious.
Thanks, Dad, for helping.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's dinner tonight.
Yeah.
With big refried beans and cheese on top.
Wow.
Ooh,
And
yummy.
sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream, like Mr. Sour Cream right here.
Oh, that sounds
Oh, man, that's sour cream on
a
it.
lot of pie.
Yeah.
Can't forget sour cream.
Definitely more Okay, so these are my 3 limes.
Oh, you
My
want me to?
squeeze.
All right, I'll take it.
It doesn't look like very much. No,
Picture, baby.
probably should have used more, but there wasn't a lot of juice.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
And, oh, this is
Right,
any
in this one, okay?
spoons, perfect. I'm just gonna
You guys
start
see
mixing
that?
this up. And like I said, I was just estimating. I put in 4 tomatoes, almost a full large onion. Probably need a little bit more.
More onion?
No, no more onion. It's probably
More lime.
good. More lime.
You're welcome.
I use my fake lime.
No, I won't use fake lime juice. But it definitely needs salt.
Oh, salt.
Salt, and I
Let's
forgot
get
to
the
bring my
salt.
special salt. You guys know I'm a salt addict. Debbie, do you by chance? I have. Oh, yay! Thank you, Trader Joe's and Debbie's Cottage Kitchen for Himalayan sea salt.
Trader Joe's.
Yes, Trader Joe's. This is awesome because I do not like regular salt. I just don't like it. I feel like this makes a huge difference in cooking.
Oh, good.
But you can try it. You know, for yourself. So I just. Oh, there was already
There's a
salt.
lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do a couple grinds. Lid on, toss it up. I think it tastes better. Yeah, just kind of mixing it around.
Now, does it taste better when it sits for
It
a little
does
bit?
taste better when it sits. So then the
All the
what's it?
flavors, they get
Mhm.
married. They marry.
That's what it's called. Really? Yeah,
They
it's
do.
called
That's what it's
they
called.
get married. So you really want the lime juice to soak in with the jalapeno. And I say, I mean, my daughters would be really stoked. I think it looks pretty good.
But guess what? Mrs. White doesn't like it. Because I'm not a raw onion person. I'm a cooked onion person.
Me too.
Back for drama tomorrow.
Okay, well, so Mrs. White would probably prefer salsa.
Yeah.
And there's less onion, but pico de gallo is pretty much half onion and half tomatoes. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's half onion, half tomato, a little bit of cilantro and jalapeno.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could have chopped up the cilantro. I just picked it off the stem, but you can chop it up.
So
But
it sounds like Coach has made this before.
Oh yeah, I love pico de gallo.
Oh.
yeah, so you know that it is really half the onion and half the tomato. And I might add some more of the jalapeno later. So this you just eat
And
right
then
out of the bowl with
a
chips.
chip? Okay.
Yeah.
But the hardest part is letting it sit for about 15 minutes so the juices come together and marry and all that, you know?
Right.
So when we're done today, I'm gonna devour the bowl.
Everything in here is good for you, though.
This is all
It's
good for
healthy.
you. It's really helpful to make this in the kitchen. You can use this as a topping, you guys, for your enchiladas,
yeah,
your
or your
tacos.
There
So
you go.
it's really great. This is anything you can do. This is a lot of prep work. I know Alex has done this before.
It's really good on scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just something you can do and you can practice at home. Obviously, if you need help coaching with a knife, ask your parents. It is more important to have a sharper knife than a dull knife.
So you guys, what I'm going to show you right now is a quick nacho because I have all the ingredients. And this is what I do a lot of times when I have leftovers in the refrigerator. I just get my serving plate.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of bring you over here so you can really.
I have my leftover
Really see.
refried beans and I put them in the bottom of my plate. The reason why is because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my tortillas in my refried beans.
Okay, so these are like fast nachos.
I'm usually
Just an
starving.
idea.
And
It's like a
oh my
taco bar
gosh.
here.
Yeah, it's like a taco bar.
And these guys will probably get to enjoy it tonight. The football player.
Yeah, football game.
See how Debbie put the
Tortilla
fried
chips,
beans?
yeah. At the bottom first, and then I stick it in. So then I'm gonna use a little black beans because they're good for you and you don't even taste them. Just sprinkle them around. Let's see, what else do I want? I don't want corn. I would put it on berries, but I don't want corn.
Oh boy.
I
It's
like,
not gonna make
I
happen.
like mild green chilies in my eggs or in my Mexican food.
Yeah, and that's what Alex used, right, Alex?
Yep. Yep.
And that looked really good. I would even put extra because I really like.
And guess what, you guys? Because I like refried beans, I sprinkle.
Some more.
I'm gonna just show you how Debbie does it in her kitchen. So that's how I do it. And then, where is my cheese?
Oh yeah, Debbie, you gotta have her cheese. So notice she used two types. You guys can use different types of beans. Oh, there we go. There's the cheese.
Okay, don't forget the olives.
Okay.
Sometimes if I don't have olives, I don't eat olives, but I like them.
Almost the same ingredients that were in the enchiladas. Did
This
you
is
guys notice that?
everything that's in the enchilada as well as a taco. Just a different shape. And tomato. And after I cook them, after I zap them, I call them zap them in the microwave, then I would put my sour cream, yummy,
Sour
and lettuce. Just like a taco, but instead it's a nacho.
Yummy.
Yay! Now, Debbie, how long are you gonna put that in the microwave for?
Not for very long, maybe 2 minutes. But I just make sure that the cheese is melted. And once the cheese is melted, everything is warm. And I feel the bottom of the plate. And that's how I can tell.
Okay, that's longer than I would think.
Yeah,
So-
well, it depends on your microwave, but it's about 2 minutes, really.
Okay.
I'd go for 1, check it out, go for 2, and then probably ready.
Alex, how long did you melt your nachos for?
I did it for about 45.
Yeah, I think when you just are using the cheese,
Cheese.
and not the beans
All the
too,
beans.
because Debbie's like hers was layered. I do think it takes less time, so it's good to check, because yours looked like it was melted perfectly.
Yeah.
Anyone have any questions?
No.
Questions?
Raise your hand.
And how many people have done this before?
Done what?
Yeah, Jordan, up.
My stepfather has done it before.
I've done it too.
Actually, I said my stepfather has done it before.
Oh, good.
Good.
You know, you can always cut everything up ahead of time, and then when it's dinner time, just bring everything out of the refrigerator and everybody make their own. It's a fun. Well, we could either do some more dancing. If you were here with me, I'd put you to work and do the dishes.
Yes. There's always cleanup duty on your